It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck. Birds of a feather. What? They flock together, they make you a sucker. I don't fuck with nobody. If you ain't my time, then it's fuck you. I want them with some money. But if they get with this shit, I'ma flush you. I'm in South Carolina. I'm looking for Rennie. She know I'm some pennies. She gotta be thick as hell. Big player, can't do no one no skinny hoe. All the Glock 47. That bitch look like a D. I hit it with both hands. I sign my own chicks. Better stay in your lane, your little bitty broke ass. They hate that they left me. They regret what they said. But I own this shit. I don't. They claim anybody. The whole time it was something out of else. It's crazy. But niggas bring it real. They be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit. These rap niggas beautiful. They be ready to kill you over a bitch. Hold up. I come around, niggas go put they hoe. They ask the question. This shit up and roll up. She eat the dick. She throw up. He try to diss me to blow. Man, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Samson in the bag. I'm back. You see the vibes, you see the energy, you see the new setup. Every day I'm changing. Niggas be copying. They act like they don't. Niggas be copying. I got shirts for you niggas. Niggas be copying, but it's cool, man. Next time, just pay homage. We know who was doing it first. You feel me? I'm not even gonna give you niggas enough respect to say your name. But we see you jocking. We see you jocking. Man, it's your boy Samson in the bag. I'm back. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot going on, man. Let me share this thing around while we talk to a sponsor. You know the vibes, you know the energy, man. It don't get no better than this right here. Holla at my man Darlis, baby. D Max.
Yeah. D to the M to the AXX. Yeah. Whoa, D to the M to the AXX. D-Max. That's how I ball. D-Max. Better than y'all. D-Max. Like my style. D-Max. Driving you wild. D-Max. That's how I ball. D-Max. Better than y'all. D-Max. Like my style. D-Max. Driving you wild. Who to blame? That's what the opposing team is saying when I step in the game. They see I got too much swag in my veins. And every time I move, all they see is that I leave behind flames.
Hey football family, it's Shamika Waters with eXp Realty, your licensed Virginia realtor. And when I'm not at the football field with my boys, I'm out helping families buy, sell, and rent homes. So if you're in need of a licensed real estate agent in Fredericksburg, Virginia, Culpeper, Locust Grove, Orange, Madison, Northern Virginia, or any of the surrounding areas, feel free to contact me, Shamika Waters, eXp Realty, 540-848-1299. Thank you.
Y'all know what it is, man. So let's get right into it, man. We didn't drop no rankings this week. I'm still sharing, so please, I apologize. I'm still sharing things around, so give me a second. We're going to talk about a whole lot, not a little. Everybody know what the main topic of the day is going to be, so make sure you share. So we can get y'all in here, but everybody knows what the main topic is going to be today. We're going to talk that D1, D2. You feel me? Before we get into that D1, D2 though, remember we got a lot of events popping off this weekend. We're also going to get into the 302 rankings. We didn't do no rankings. Atlantic Youth Associated Press didn't do a rankings this week. It was too many teams, too many conferences didn't play this week because of the storm that was supposed to come through, which we really didn't get hit with the storm. So I'm going to tell you now, we got to stop jumping the gun. If anybody wants to jump in, tap in, put in the comments, that you would like to come on, you feel me? Keep hearing me out. I don't know what the hell you just said, but anyway, if you want to tap in, you want to join in, you want to comment and come in and speak your piece. You know, I don't just do the regular Facebook live shit. If you want to come in and speak your piece, let me know. I'll send you the link so you can tap in. You feel me? But with that being said, man, this morning show, we got a lot going on. We got a lot to talk about, like I said, man. Some homecomings coming up. We got Warriors homecoming coming up this weekend. They playing 703. Was said to be a big game hopping off. That 11U, the 6U, 2 undefeated teams hopping off. And then, of course, they're going to end the day with the 11U game between Joe Blunt and Coach Will Boostrong. Warriors versus 703. A lot of people talking about that in the 11U division because there's a lot of D1, D2 talk going on with that group. And it's been pissed a lot of people off. Let's keep it a band. It's been pissed a lot of people off.
but we're going to get into that. First, again, make sure you tap in D-Max. Y'all see the energy. Y'all see the vibe, man. D-Max is what it is what's going down. D-Max was around before a lot of these motherfuckers was around. So make sure you tap in D-Max Sports. They got it all from book bags, hats, scullies, you name it. Visors, whatever you need, they got it. Tap into my man, Darlis James, and D-Max. He going to get you right. You feel me? If you looking, we booking. You know the vibes. You know the energy, man. It's Local Locker Room Network. At any time, if you looking, holler at me. From youth to high school, we also going to do basketball. So make sure you tap in, man. We got you covered. You see the production. I don't care what them big boys say. My man Pre up in here. Y'all know I try not to look at all the comments so I can keep going with what I got to go with. But my man Pre up in here, one of them guys that keep it real no matter what. Salute to him. Cuzzo up in here. Jason Lewis up in the building. Curtis, what's happening with you, dog? My brother Damien is in the building. He my brother again. Eric just slid up in here. What up, folks? At the end of the day, y'all know it's the nigga with the energy. I don't care what them big groups, I don't care what them big media guys say. They stealing from us little folks. Man said last night, we giving y'all the ESPN feel. No, nigga, you was giving them that ESPN feel. You was giving them that Local Locker Room, that Rolling with Rail, that Matt and Seal, that Robert E.F. and Play Action. My man Mega, my man Tone, that you was giving them that feel. Let's keep it real. Go back and check the footage. Don't make me roll the footage on you niggas. The problem with a lot of you big media dudes, man, is y'all think that us little niggas is scared to speak on you niggas. But you got the right one now, dog. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Anybody can get it. That's the next t-shirt. Coming to a field near you. Anybody can get it. You niggas better pay homage and show respect. And the sad part about it is, you dudes for real, you was reading the comments and you seen niggas lighting y'all up. So you stopped doing it and you went back to doing it the way you normally do it. You went back to doing it the way you normally do it. So you know what it is. Stop playing with us, bro. Stop playing with us. DMV shit. Facts. Again. Now let me go back to what I was saying, man. What up, Alan? What up, Chris Arnold? Hey, Chris, they jocking, bro. They out here biting, bro. Tell your mans. Hey, Chris, tell your mans to tell his mans to stop the bullshit, bro. That could never, listen, if you think you made me, make another me. Ain't that what Hov said? If you think you made me, make another me. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all dudes out your damn mind. What's wrong with you people, man? What's wrong with you people, bruh? Stop playing with me, bro. We do this. The little guys, we do this. Stop jocking and stop biting. I'm going to start charging you niggas 10%. I'm going to start extorting you niggas. I said it. And run and tell Facebook that. Block that. I'll just make another account. Scary ass niggas. Anyway, back to what I said. He ain't here no more, bro. So I don't care who did it first. I made it better. I said what I said. Show me different. Straight like that. Straight like that. Show me different. My man Lucas in the building. What's happening, bro? What it do? What is going on? Listen, if you missed it in the beginning, it's real simple. It's the song that everybody's singing. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. Straight like that. That's how we rocking and rolling. But anyway, we back. I had to get that off my chest because them lame ass niggas made me mad with that shit last night. And I'm not even going to say their name, but if you know, you know. Stop playing with us, man. You niggas is supposed to be the big dogs. You're supposed to be the big stage, but you over here robbing from the little niggas. You niggas is lame. I said what I said. Now all of a sudden you want to create all these rules and this, that, and the third to try to play catch up. But you supposed to be the best. If you the best, you don't follow behind nobody else. If you the best, you lead. You set trends. You don't nitpick and steal. Get out of here, man. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Let me turn my fan on. Niggas got me hot. Niggas got me hot, bro. Niggas got me hot, bro. Fuck wrong with these dudes, man? Niggas got me hot. Got my blood. Got me acting like Dino out this bitch, man. Niggas got me mad, bro. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You feel me? Hey, we got a lot getting ready to pop off this weekend. We got a lot getting ready to go down this weekend, man. You got Warriors homecoming getting ready to jump off versus 703 United. You got the card on Sunday out in the city. Shaping Futures got a crazy card getting ready to come on out in the city. You gotta respect it. Much respect to them guys, man. Big respect to them guys. Shaping Futures got a card getting ready to pop off out in the city. So make sure y'all tap in. Shaping Futures. The card is crazy. The card is fire. The card got good games on it. A lot of undefeated teams on, a lot of matchups getting ready to go down that people been waiting to see. So make sure y'all tap in. C.H. Flowers High School, Sunday. Game start at 1, last game's at 7. $10 at the gate. Make sure you come tap in. Make sure you get it in, man. Al and Rambo been putting a good card together all year, man. Come out, support, show some love, shaping futures. Again, be sure to tap in. That Sunday game start at 1, C.H. Flowers High School. The flyer, the e-flyer is going to be posted today. So be sure to look for that. It's a benefit, special card benefit to represent breast cancer awareness, man, crushing cancer. So make sure y'all tap in, go out, support. You know what I mean? Stop watching niggas' pockets and just go out and support some good youth football. Shaping Futures is a very good corporation, so to speak, a very good organization that does a lot for the kids in that area, man. So make sure you go out and support. And that's another thing. Can we stop with the bullshit? Y'all niggas is out here watching pockets, right? Y'all niggas is out here watching pockets and got me looking like that. When I see y'all niggas watching pockets, this is the look I get in my head. Even if you don't see it, this is the look that I get in my head when I see you niggas out here watching pockets. I look at you niggas like this. Like, what the fuck? Why is you worried about that nigga's pockets? Look at what he's doing, though. Look at how he's helping the kids. You feel me? PME 12U versus Pittsburgh Panthers Elite. Yeah, I heard that's going to be a fire one, too. I heard that's going to be a fire one, too. That's going to be a fire one, too. I can respect that and I can dig that. But again, it's a lot of events going down. I believe next weekend, shout out to Glen Lee Lions. Next weekend, Glen Lee Lions got a homecoming jumping off on the 15th. So salute to them. I believe this weekend, PME has a homecoming jumping off. Some of them guys might still be looking for games. So if they are still looking for games, hold on. I lost my live for a second. Hold on. I apologize. Let me go back. Get it right. Hold on. Reload. Okay. PME, if I'm not mistaken, PME looking for games as well. So be sure to tap into that. PME, I think some of them teams are still looking for games. So if they are still looking for games, man, hit them PME guys up. See what's jumping off with them. See if they can get some games. All right. Also understand something, man. The rule is back in effect. Y'all know the rule. The rule is back in effect. 21-0 past the sticks. For those that don't know. So if you wonder why your games might get cut, or we might not show the whole game, it's simple. It's 21-0. 21-0, you're going to see this shit right here. 21-0, that's what you're going to see pop up on the screen. Don't ask no questions why. Don't ask what happened. 21-0, you see what's popping off. 21-0, bro. Just that simple. Pass the sticks. Your opponent has left the game. Don't get mad. Don't get upset. It is what it is. It's going down. Craig, what up, homie? Listen, shout out. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm going to keep it a band with y'all, bro. Hey, Craig, you seen them motherfuckers? Hey, listen. Hey, Craig Carahuda, VP, AYF, if y'all don't know. You see me share his live feeds. I really appreciate Craig because whenever I hit Craig in his DMs, and I'm a little guy. Let's keep it a brand. Keep it a band. People love me in my area, but if we talking real and we keeping it real, I'm a little guy. But I salute Craig, man. Craig, the VP at AYF, he got a lot of shit that could be going on. A lot of shit he got to take care of. But anytime I hit Craig in his DMs, Craig reply instantly. I don't got to wait 2 days. I don't got to wait 3 days. Like, I don't got to wait 4 days. Like, he will literally reply instantly at anything I need help with. Any questions I have, anything I ask him, my man's helps me instantly. So salute to Craig Carahuda, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate everything that you do, and I appreciate you helping me. Now back to the bullshit. What it do, Sean? What's happening? So now back to the bullshit. Hey, Craig, you seen him? Hey, listen, I like that profile picture you put up, Craig, because you seen the bullshit last night. But anyway, back to what we talking about, man. Listen, again, before we get into the topic of the day, and a lot of people have been talking about this topic. A lot of people have been speaking on this topic. Craig has even spoke on this topic. Like, if Soul Captain is on the camera, I give y'all one possession to get your score, and that's it. Lights out. Right, Soul Captain. That's my brother, It's Your Biggs. If I'm on the mic announcing the games, then he's running a live stream. Y'all hear us in the booth acting up, cutting up, giving y'all that real energy that y'all need for these games, man. He give y'all more chance than I give you. 21-0, your ass is done. Period. But again, this weekend, great games going on. Warriors homecoming, big game going on that people might say. I look at it as another game because of all the bullshit around the D1, D2, and all that cat. So to me, it's not really a big game. That's my personal opinion. Because of all the other shit going on around it, to me, it's really not a big game. That's just me keeping it real. But in our local area, again, you got Warriors homecoming hopping off. I believe you got Hammers got a game jumping off. That's a big game. Chris hit me up about that game. So the Hammers 8U got a decent game jumping off. I believe, I want to say the Spotsy Cougars. I could be wrong, but I believe the Spotsy Cougars might have homecoming this weekend, or it might be next weekend. I could be wrong, so make sure y'all show them love at their homecoming if you're not busy. Glen Lee Lions out in the 804. Their homecoming is hopping off on the 15th. My man Tony Reed and his crew out there in the mountains, they got games going on. They got an org versus on popping off this week. So if you're out in the mountains, go show them some love. To recap, last week, I'm going to recap my work last week and the games that I seen. I'm a realist, so I only speak on games that I see. Whether it be me being at the game or me going back and watching the live feed. Speaking of live feeds, make sure y'all tap in, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Right there, Local Locker Room Network. We put a lot of information in Local Locker Room Network. But if you want to see live football games, Local Locker Room Live is where you want to go. If you want to see live football games, again, Local Locker Room Live is where you want to go. We share games from everywhere. If it's a game being played and it's live on Facebook and I see it or I'm tagged in it, I share it to that group. Robert F. shares it to that group. Roland Morrell shares it to that group. Matt shares it to that group. Dino. So any of these guys in our area that's going live, if you're looking for a live game, it's in that group. If it's not in that group, you can probably find it on YouTube. You feel me? If it's not in that group, you can probably find it on YouTube. But real quick, what up, TJ? Hey, TJ, man, I'm sorry, bro. I had to go at you. I had to go at you guys, TJ. I know you YNC. Oops, I said them niggas' name. I know you Why Not Copies, homies. I dig all that. That's their new name to me. Why Not Copy? Why Not Cheat? Whatever you want to call it. I know they your homies, but what they did last night was some shit, my guy. What they did last night was some shit. But anyway, my bad. Back to what I was saying. You feel me? Right. Hey, Eric, you know how I roll with that. Jackets homecoming is this week. What up, Eric Washington? Hey, Eric D, you know how I feel with that, baby. We all in the same area. We need to support each other because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be about the kids, right? It's supposed to be about the kids. Like, if we being honest and we being real, it's supposed to be about the kids. So at the end of the day, let's always support the kids, you feel me? Let's always support the kids, man. I don't care what organization it is. Like, y'all know how I give it up, nigga. I got the Warriors tattoo. I got PME shit. I got Merlin Heat shit in my closet. I got Hammer shit in my closet. I support all programs, man, because at the end of the day, people are volunteering their time to help kids that aren't their kids. So regardless of what you feel about a coach, or regardless of why you think, again, remember, football is an opinionated sport, folks. It's opinionated. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their feelings. Everybody has their thoughts on this, that, and the third, but it's opinionated. At the end of the day, if these men and these women that are volunteering and they're leaving their home, it don't matter. I'm not going to say volunteering. Who gives a damn if they're making a little bit of bread? If they taking time away from their family, they taking time away from their kids, they taking time away from their wife, they taking time away from their husband to make sure your kids have something productive to do, cut them some slack, man. Cut them some slack. Like, cut the bullshit. Because at the end of the day, it's way more people in the stands running a yap about what the few people on the field are doing. Like, let's be real about this. Let's be real about this. So at the end of the day, man, cut these folks some slack, man. They're taking a lot of time and a lot of energy out of what they got to do to make shit happen. All right? What up, Quill? My guy? What up, homie? Listen, Quill, another one. Again, Quill is a prime example of that. Y'all, a lot of people don't like the way he move. A lot of people don't like the way he do things. Me and Quill has had conversations through text, on the phone, face-to-face. We don't always agree. But the one thing that I will say, and the one thing I tell Quill all the time is, I respect him because Quill makes sure. He goes to no limits to make sure that them kids in his program, or any kids for that matter, is straight. He makes sure everybody that he's connected to is treated correctly. You feel me? I gave him a lot of slack about that Longhorn shit, but those was his peoples. So he felt like he had to make sure they were straight. You can't, whether you agree or not, you can't knock somebody for being loyal. Period. As much as we complain about no loyalty out here in these streets, you can't knock somebody for being loyal. So salute to him too, man. Hey, now you definitely got some good coaches. Woo! Now you definitely got some good coaches. Coach Ricky, what's happening? Diggy, what's happening? That's why I don't like looking at the comments, because I get sidetracked, man. Let me get back to what I was talking about. So let's talk about the rankings, right? Before we get into anything else, let's slide to the rankings. Let's move to the rankings. We're going to be on here for about an hour and 10 minutes. I don't want nobody to get fired, but I do want y'all to watch. So put your headphones in. So let's talk about the rankings, okay? We know AYF normally don't drop their rankings till a little closer to the end of the season. And I respect that, because they want to see exactly who's where and who's doing what. I respect that. 302 dropped their rankings, and we're going to go over those rankings. I got those rankings. Isaiah's a cool dude. Talked to him in the DMs last night. You feel me? All right? So we're going to talk about that. But let's talk about the rankings. You feel me? Let's talk about the rankings, right? Folks say that the rankings don't matter. And that's weird to me, because if the rankings didn't matter, I wouldn't have got so many inboxes about where are the rankings. All right? If the rankings didn't matter, folks wouldn't hunt the rankings down. They wouldn't be in the comments of the rankings. They really wouldn't. But the rankings do matter. In my opinion, the reason that the rankings matter, it's simple. It lets you know who is where. It lets you know what competition is out there. Are the rankings always right? No. But it's like that in NCAA as well. It's like that in NBA. It's like that in the NFL. The rankings are not always right, folks. But again, what you got to remember, these people that's doing these rankings is taking time out of their life to just give y'all something. Give you a little bit of structure. Give you an idea of who's doing what, who's where, who's rocking, what teams is being looked at, what teams is doing good. That's all the rankings are. You feel me? They allow us to make matchups. Y'all know I'm a matchup guy. Do I really? Listen, rankings are my opinions. My opinions. You know, EF, Matt, Tone, them niggas will tell you I argue about everything. I debate everything. So the one thing I can say about our rankings is they're not just no yes men rankings. They're not who you like or who you know. These rankings are really debated. And the reason, and again, I see a lot of folks saying that they don't matter, them rankings ain't shit. They do matter because you're speaking on it. I seen a certain somebody, I ain't gonna fuck with him today, but I seen a certain somebody left Facebook talking about the rankings, went to Instagram talking about the rankings. But I'm gonna let him live today. The bad guy gonna be a good guy and let this one live. Unless he come out his mouth sideways, then I got to go get him and roll the footage. But the rankings do matter, folks. The rankings do matter. You feel me? The rankings definitely matter. All right? And we're going to go, like I said, we're going to get into some of the rankings that was done this morning. Right, that Mario, exactly, Mario. It's also giving teams that's a very good point, and I didn't even, that's your thing. Hey, great point, Mario. It's also giving the kids recognition. Y'all don't think that these kids see these rankings, bro? These kids is on IG. These kids is on Facebook. They see these rankings, and it makes them feel good. They work hard. They love seeing their name up in there, whether it be number 9, number 8, or number 1. The fact that they worked hard and they're getting recognized, they love that shit. They love that shit. So when some of you coaches, you got to think, when you say, oh, the rankings don't mean shit, it means something to your kids. And if you in it for the kids, it should mean something to you. I'm just saying. We got to start, as coaches, you got to start thinking about what you say. You know, and again, I'm not just a media guy. Y'all see it. You know, if you can't see it, let me help you. I done this coaching thing too. I'm not just a media guy. So as coaches, we got to understand, just because it might not mean as much to you, don't mean it don't mean nothing to your kids. And if you're coaching for the kids, whatever matters to them should matter to you. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts, no questions about it. So whatever matters to them should matter to you. Period. So let's look at the rankings from 302, right? We're going to look at the rankings from 302. See, James, now I was going to leave you alone. I said I was going to leave you alone. See, hey, listen, Prospect. You know who you are, Prospect. Everybody else know who you are, too. I was going to leave that guy alone, but he had to come on here and run his mouth. James, don't you got some rankings to cry about on Instagram? You disappeared from Facebook crying about the rankings. And you ran over to IG with the IG slide. You slid over there, didn't think I was going to see it. But the rankings don't matter. But now you left Facebook crying about the rankings. Now you're on Instagram stalking a nigga about the rankings. Don't worry about my smoke detector. I ain't got my big lazy ass up there yet to change the battery because it don't bother me. If a fire break out in this bitch, I'm here. I'm going to see it. So I'm not worried about that battery, bruh. That's not the only smoke detector in this house. So I don't care about that battery. Okay? I care less about that battery than you care about the rankings. How about that? Don't you got some rankings to go? Go put a non-vote on one of these rankings you complain about. That's what you do. Don't help me, help your damn self. As a matter of fact, James, if you see me fighting a bear in the woods, help the bear, nigga. Don't help me. How about that? How about that one? Now, back to what I was saying. Now that I done gave him his 15 seconds of fame, I'll go back to what I was talking about. All right? James is my guy, y'all. I'm going to keep it a band with y'all. We just be talking that shit. Bro, hey, bro, we're going to get to the 3 types of ducks. We're going to get to the 3 types of ducks, my guy. Just be easy and hold on. We're going to get to the 3 types of ducks. No problem. We're going to get to the 3 types of ducks. All right? So now, back to what I was saying. All right? We're going to look at these rankings. We're going to look at the 302 rankings. Let me pull them up. Bear with me for a second. We're going to look at the 302 rankings. We're going to get to it, right? We're going to start with 7U. We're going to start with 7U. I hope y'all can see that pretty clear. If you can't see it, tell me. Let me know you can't see it if you can't see it. And we're going to make it work. But hopefully you can see it. You feel me? If we can't see it, I'll turn out the lights like Teddy Pendergrass and make sure you can see it. But I'm sure you can see it. I'm assuming you can see it. All right? But we're going to talk about the rankings. This is the top 10. You see it. Atlantic Coast Conference rankings by 302. Supported by a lot of other media groups. But y'all see it, 7U. They started 7U. Oh yeah, hey James, I had to step it up after niggas tried to steal my shit last night. I had to step it up and change the game. That's what these niggas don't understand. The bad guys always ahead, one step ahead, bro. I'm used to people jocking and biting. I'm always one step ahead. You feel me? So let's get into it, man. 7U, you know the vibes, you see the vibes. Merlin Elite still at number 1, man. Merlin Elite still at number 1, right? Merlin Heat still at number 2. Oxford Circle Raiders out of Pennsylvania at number 3. PME Elite Bears at number 4. Glen Lee Lions at number 5. Sturgis Hornets at number 6. North Philly Blackhawks at number 7. Gladiators at number 8. I've seen that team before. Queens Avengers, seen them before at number 9. West Philly Panthers at number 10. That's your 302 Elite rankings. Again, we didn't drop our rankings this morning. We didn't drop our rankings this morning, you feel me? You feel me? We didn't drop our rankings this morning, so I'm still going to go over some rankings to give y'all some rankings to look at. Because we got to have some rankings to look at, right? Mandatory to have some rankings to look at, all right? So those are the rankings for the 7U. Now let's go on to the 8U. What we got, everything look like it's still the same with the 8U, right? Everything look like it's still the same. Majority of us know what's popping with the 8U. Everything look like it's still the same with the 8U. Again, if you don't know no better, this is the Atlantic Coast Conference by 302. Same guy that does 2 nice-ass tournaments up in Delaware. You feel me? Number 1, Laurel Stallions. Number 2, Up Next Ravens. Number 3, Philly Blackhawks. Number 4, Virginia Beach Hurricanes. Number 3, Great Elite. Whole lot of VA in this bitch. Number 5, Glen Lee Lions. Number 4, Pittsburgh Elite. Number 5, Playmakers Elite. Whole lot of elite going on. Frankfurt Chargers at number 6. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm tripping. I didn't skip numbers like shit. Y'all see the numbers. I'm wrong. My bad. Y'all can put the numbers together. I messed the numbers all up. And then at number 10 is the Oxford Circle Raiders. You feel me? You see a lot of these programs, some of these programs, man, some of these programs got a couple teams in the rankings. Salute to y'all. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe one of these rankings said that, I believe it was 302, said that they're going to pick their program of the year you know, their program of the year based off of which program has the most teams in the rankings. And a lot of these programs got a lot of teams in the rankings. A lot of these programs got a lot of teams in the rankings. We can feel how we want to feel about a program, but a lot of these programs got a lot of teams in the rankings. Hey, Rodney, see, I keep telling y'all anybody can get it. While you worried about me counting numbers that I'm not even looking at, you should have been worried about who made the call to kick the goddamn field goal rather than running the ball up the middle to tie the game and walk out without a loss. So while you worried about me losing count, you worry about losing games because of dumbass coaching decisions. Hey, EF, we need a purple coat over here. I told you anybody can get it. Watch what you say on my live, bro. Watch what you say on my live, bro, because anybody can get it. So while you worried about me miscounting numbers, you worry about miscounting play calls. How about you do that? How about you do that, bro? I can't help it, Eric. They be, listen, bro, these niggas be trying to shoot shots and they shooting with blanks. But then when I pull that shotgun out and bust them in the head, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. How about you worry about who making them calls, sir? How about you worry about the team giving you 2 D tackles and 3 techniques? For those of you coaches who came to be coaching don't know what a 3 technique, that means they had their D tackles in the B gap. For you had the guys in the B gap giving you the middle of the field and you still trying to run outside. But anyway, I'm going to go back. Just like, hey, them numbers don't mean nothing. Watch what you say to me. Don't come on here shooting at me, bro. Because I shoots back. I shoots back. And anybody can get it. Anybody. Now, back to what I was saying. Gonna move over to the 9U. My man Chris at the 9U, PME Bears still sitting at the top. At the 9U, PME Bears still sitting at the top. Theme song that my man 10 Pops. I appreciate you, fam. Theme song fitting to drop on you niggas. Stop playing with me. Anyway, my man Chris, 9U, he back at the top. Playmakers, well, he's still at the top. We moved him from the top of ours. Chris understands why. It's not hate. I just want to see them get out there and get some bump. We all seen what they did in the preseason. I just want to see them get out and get some wreck now. They about to get some wreck. I get what you're saying, Chris. I get what your coaches are saying. Y'all playing the teams on that DMV ranking. We don't even know who make the DMV ranking. Whoever make the DMV ranking, please come outside so we know who you are. I've never seen somebody make a ranking and not even put the media group or whoever's on there that's making the ranking. I'm starting to think it's a pissed off parent or a coach that's mad because he ain't on our rankings. But that's my opinion. Again, this is an opinionated sport, right? Okay, now, back to the rankings. You feel me? AJ, you know I don't be playing, bro. James said we playing Chris next week. Man, shut up, man. But Chris, my man Chris, Coach Chris, he holding it down in the 9U at the #1 spot. Underneath him is the Secret Society Saints. My man Day Big Gates at #3 with the Beast Den Tigers. #4, Great Elite, never seen them. Flower City Panthers at #5. Watkins Hornets at #6. Virginia Elite Tigers, what up with them? Vet Tigers at #7. Oxford Circle, another team in the rankings, at #8. Grind Hard Young Kings at #9. Raiders at #10. DMV top teams is a VA dude and a coach and his team. Wow. Wow. See, I knew it was a coach. I knew it was a coach, man. I knew it was a coach. That's why they don't put their name on it. Niggas is hiding. At least we stand behind ours. At least we stand on our rankings. Terrible. Y'all dudes is wild. Anyway, I'm gonna go on there. I'm gonna go on over here. I'm gonna go on over here to the 10U. We're gonna slide to 10U. You feel me? We're gonna slide to the 10U. Hey, Joseph, I know y'all fucks with me. Y'all showed me so much love when I came to them mountains, man. Listen, I rock with y'all. I don't care what nobody else say. I rocks with y'all. I rocks with y'all. I rocks with y'all. I rocks with y'all. Y'all showed us so much love. Now let's go to the 10U. This is the one that's gonna spark some interest. Great Elite at #1. Marco and the Wave at #2. Virginia Elite Bulls. Virginia Elite Bull. James, you must be in that group, James. You must be in that group because you sure got defensive. You sure got defensive, sir. Let me find out you done jumped out here to make your own rankings, but yet you said you don't care about the rankings. Let me find out you know who made it and we don't know who made it, but you don't care about the rankings. Hey, Prospect, I told you he cared. I told you James Overton Miller, I told you that boy cared. I told you he cared. He know too much about the rankings not to care. But anyway, I'm going to go back to what I was saying. I'm going to let y'all talk about that. All right? Anyhow, number 3, Virginia Bulls. Salute to the defending UYFL national champs. They took a loss in the preseason. Everybody has something to say. Oh, they not this no more. They not that no more. But they've been out here putting both boots in people's asses. They've been out here distributing leather like a motherfucker. So shout out to the Bulls, man, at number 3. At number 4, Watkins Hornets. I seen them play. Very good team. 703 United. I call them the upset boys because people wasn't giving them no respect. Salute to them. People weren't really giving them no respect. They was a D2 this, D2 that. Salute to them. As soon as they pulled off what people felt was the upset, they've been getting a lot of love, and they've been kicking a lot of ass. I was even told by the Mountain Boys that they feel like this year's 703 United 10U team was better than Joe Blunt's 10U team. Not trying to cause no confusion within the organization. I'm just saying. So salute to the upset boys, because that's what I'm going to call them, the upset boys. And then at number 6, number 6, Ridge Road Titans. Ridge Road Titans. Seen them. They the ones that knocked off the battery. They the ones that knocked off the guy that's worried about me counting numbers. I'm just saying, while we talking about numbers, you know, Mr. Number Counter, Number Police, you know, you the reason Ridge Road in the rankings right now. How about that? How about that one? Since you want to come on here shooting shots, nigga, how about that one? You the reason Ridge Road has a number by their name right now. Since we worried about numbers, I see that number. How about that one? I see that number, sir. Ridge Road Titans, number 6. I got that number right. Don't keep shooting at me, bro. North Philly at number 7. Salt City Renegades at number 8. Inner City Warriors at number 9. Kent County Stallions at number 10. I keep telling y'all don't come on my live running your mouth. I control the narrative. Some say that they control it, but I really control it. Don't play with me. We don't do that. I don't come in your practice running my mouth. Don't come on my live running your mouth. I'm going to give you the energy you want. I'm going to give you your 15 seconds of fame. If you want it, I'm going to give it to you. Now run and cry about that. Worry about that number. How about that one? Now, back to what I was saying. I was in a good mood this morning till y'all come on here fucking with me. Number 11. 11U, I mean. Got me all messed up, Rodney. Leave me alone. 11U. The Mafia. RMG Elite. The Mafia out of New York. DMV Longhorns at number 2. Big game coming up between them and the Avengers. Backyard brawl. Whole lot of confusion. Let me zoom that in, make sure y'all can see it. I don't want y'all talking shit about how it won't clear, like they was talking about them other guys, them why not copy guys. Blackhawks at number 2. Blackhawks at number 3. Longhorns at number 2. City Life Raptors at number 4. Olympia's Prep at number 5. DMV Knights at number 6. Virginia Beach Hurricanes at number 7. Springfield Tigers at number 8. New Jersey Dark Knights at number 9. And the Virginia Assassins at number 10. That is your 11U division. For those of you that don't know, that is your 11U division. Hey, Q, I was chilling, bro. I was chilling, Quentin. Hey, you know me, I'm a laid-back, cool dude. I was a laid-back, cool dude. You feel me? I was chilling. What up, Miss Spence? How you doing? You know, I try not to cause no trouble. Why not copy, baby? The why not copy, why not cheat, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? So the Avengers game, Gambrel, is the 30th. Quentin's in here, I could be wrong, but the Avengers game, the Avengers versus the Longhorns game is on the 30th. If I'm wrong, Q can correct me. I don't know why. I never say his real name. I don't know why I'm saying it now. But Q can correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe it's the 30th. I believe that game everybody wants to see. Everybody's waiting to see. Which sucks. Well, it don't suck. But I wanted to see too. But, you know, I can't be there. I'm going to be down in the mountains with the Mountains boys on the 29th and the 30th. But the game is on the 30th. Yep, that's accurate. The game is on the 30th. The game is on the 30th for those that want to see it. All right? We're going to slide over to the 12U. Where my man Al at? Where my man Rambo at? 12U. In this area, 5th edition. You see it and you know the vibe. The Mob at number 1. The Mob is at number 1. The Mob is at number 1. The Mob stays at number 1. The Mob stays at number 1. What up, Coach? Hey, OG Hughes in the building. The Mob stay at number 1. Brick City Lions at number 2. Corey Graham Elite. My man named the program after himself. That's gangster. Corey Graham Elite at number 3. Pittsburgh Elite at number 4. North Philly Blackhawks at number 5. 757 Colts at number 6. Hey, listen. 757 Colts is at number 6, folks. But the problem I got with that, well, I don't got a problem with it because I know Isaiah, he does his homework. We all do our homework different. Isaiah does his homework. So who am I to knock what his rankings are? You feel me? He has his reasons. He might structure his rankings a little different than I look at mine. Well, not mine, but ours, EFPN. You know, each of us in that group, and that's what I like about our rankings, each of us in that group has our own opinion on how the rankings should be done. Some feel strength of schedule. Some feel cool points. Some feel coming outside. Some just looks at the wins and losses. And that's what makes ours, to me, a lot more respectable than some. Isaiah has a group of guys that help him as well. You see all the different logos at the bottom. You see all the different media groups involved. So we don't know. But I know that the guys in the 757 would like to see the Colts come outside and get some bump. But that's not my opinion. You feel me? No, James, shut up. I ain't got time for you, James. I got things I got to go do. Leave me alone. All right? At number 7, the Hurricanes out of Staten Island. We know who they are. We've seen them work. At number 8, Ridge Road Titans. At number 9, Hampton Roads Wolfpack. And at number 10, the Brooklyn Chiefs. I've seen the Brooklyn Chiefs play as well. Good teams, good work. Now to the 13U. I know Miss Spence waiting for this 13U. I know this man Spence is waiting for Miss Spence is waiting for the 13U. Coach Moore waiting for the 13U. Kane's waiting for the 13U. So we're going to jump into the 13U. 13U, you see it. Coach Moore been calling on these guys. Coach Moore looking for you guys. But then again, Coach Moore looking for every damn body. Number 1, North Philly Blackhawks. Shout out to Coach Scott. Number 2, Central Virginia Canes. VA all day. Number 3, I seen this team out of New Jersey. Matawan Huskies. Number 4, my nephews, my brothers, you feel me? Commonwealth Elite Warriors. Number 5, salute to the DMV. DMV Knights conducting his boys. Number 6, South Philly. Whoa, what just happened? I just lost it. I just lost power, folks. What we got going on? Anyway, I'll get back to saying them anyhow. Number 6 is the, hold on. I'll get y'all right. One second. I think I know what happened. Or maybe I don't know what happened. Maybe I hit the wrong button. But anyway, we'll keep it going. Hold on. I'm going to get y'all. Hold on. I'm lunching. Give me a second. I looked at the wrong wall. I'm tripping this morning. We back. I appreciate you. I'll even start over for y'all. Technical difficulties. Because I'm slow as hell. We all know I'm slow. Y'all seen my spelling on Facebook. We all know I'm slow. You feel me? We all know. Y'all know how I get down. You feel me? It's because of the smoke detector, James. I'm gonna fix that. No, I'm not. You don't determine. I determine what you do. We proved that on the last live. I dictate what you do. You don't dictate what I do. I'm the media, not you. You're the coach. I control this narrative. Do not make me change your schedule again, sir. Do not make me do it. I told my brother, don't make me change your schedule again. All right? Leave me alone. All right? Why not copy? Hey, Pre, you see him, Pre? So I had to change the game on their ass again. If they pull up with a projector screen, we know what it is. But, again, back to what I was saying. Y'all done messed me all up. I got to start over. 13U, number 1 Blackhawks. I'm going to leave the comments alone, man. You dudes is killing me. Number 1, Blackhawks out of North Philly. Number 2, Canes out of Richmond. Huskies out of New Jersey. Number 4, Warriors out of VA, out of Manassas. DMV Knights, shout out to Conductor. South Philly Sharks at number 6. Brooklyn Chiefs at number 7. Hey, Jay, my man is looking for them Chiefs. Let them know he looking for them. Number 8, West Philly Panthers. Number 9, Gladiators. And number 10, Colombian Ravens. Y'all notice who's not in the 13U no more. We know who's not in the 13U no more. Y'all see who's not in the 13U no more. Ain't no Tigers in the 13U no more. We know why they not in the 13U no more. Because they slid over to the 14U. Something I don't understand. How in the hell you get caught, okay? Hey, shout out to an AYAP brother in the building. Mega in the building. What it do, fam? Rashad, what's up? Hey, Miss Spence, you been waiting for this one, Miss Spence. I know you've been waiting for this one. You's a troublemaker. How in the hell, before I start naming these teams off, how do you get caught with older kids and they just move you over to the next ranking? Your ass shouldn't be on no rankings because in my mind, you tried to be slick and you got caught. I don't care who said it. I said it. I don't care who like it. I don't care who fucks with it. I don't care who's mad at me. I don't care. Listen, y'all gotta understand, man. Real quick, disclosure. Yes, I do get paid when I do events. You're damn right. I do, okay? I feel like I'm worth it. I feel like my production is worth it. So I do get paid. But the one thing I'm never going to do is sell my soul. It's never going to happen. So if I feel a certain way, I don't care if it's somebody that's been paid me or not. I'm going to speak on it. You understand? I don't care if the people I speak on never book me. I'm still going to speak on it. Because I was me before I was media. Period. Point blank, plain and simple. I don't understand how the Tigers are in any rankings. Exactly. I don't agree. I don't understand it, and I don't agree. They haven't even played a 14U team yet. So I don't understand it, and I don't agree with it. But again, I respect Isaiah. He has his reasons. These are his rankings. So I dig it. But in my personal opinion, if you get caught doing, and we're not going to say they didn't get caught. They got caught. Period. Period. They were playing in the 13U. They were calling themselves 13U when they knew that they had 14U kids on the team. I don't care if it was one. I don't care if it was half a kid. I don't care if it was a kid that was a special needs kid. If he's 14, you are 14U. Period. So I don't feel like they should be in the rankings. That's just my opinion. Point blank, plain and simple. I feel like they shouldn't be in no rankings. If teams still want to play them, that's fine and dandy. I do feel like the kids do still deserve to play football if that's what they want to do. But I feel like they should play the right age group. I don't want to hear nothing about no rules about the CBL, ABL, NBA, NFL. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't care what league you're in. If you got 14-year-olds on your team, you're 14U. If you got 13-year-olds on your team, you're 13U. Period. Unless they turn that age after the cutoff date. Point blank, plain and simple. And when it's a program that's been around as long as they have, they should know better. I don't care about none of that, oh, the coach this and the coach. I don't care. Period. Period. And I see the whole little name change thing getting ready. Shit don't matter. It don't matter. I can change my same name to Mufasa X, but the rest of you that know me is still going to know me as Coach T or the bad guy. Period. Period. Point blank, plain and simple. So I don't feel like they should be on these rankings. But I'm going to go back to the rankings anyway. At number 1 in the 14U, they got the 757 Colts. Woo! 757 Colts over the Maryland Heat. Ayy. Number 2, Bulldogs out of New Jersey. Number 3, Maryland Heat. Number 4, Hamilton Tigers. Number 5, Vikings. Number 6, Staten Island Lions. Number 7, Maryland Seahawks. Number 8, Wilkenberg Hornets. Number 9, 215 Falcons. And number 10, Springfield Tigers. Springfield Tigers. Hey, now I see what them Maryland Heat guys was talking about. Now I see what them Maryland Heat guys was talking about. Now I see why they was upset. But the rankings are what the rankings are. Those are your rankings. If you look in the group, if you go back and look at my group, you can see the rankings are there. You can see what the rankings are and go from there. You know the vibes, you know the energy. If you go back and look at the group, you'll see the rankings. Again, real quick for my sponsors, so make sure y'all tap in. You see what it is. Make sure you tap in, man. D-Max, if you're looking for any D-Max gear, you see the website, you see the phone number. Tap in, holler at my man, Dollars, and he'll get you right. You dig a feel me? He'll get you right. All right? Now, let's talk about the topic at hand. Let's get on the topic. They don't do a 6U. Slugger, 302 don't do a 6U, bro. We do a 6U, but 302 don't do a 6U. You got to ask Isaiah why they don't do a 6U. A lot of... damn. Got to drink my water. Hold on one second. I got to get my Dino on. A lot of folks don't do a 6U. Yeah, they don't do a 6U. I can't speak why. Isaiah can probably tell you why. But they don't do a 6U. And salute to you, Slugger. What's happening, my guy? But now let's talk about it, right? Let's get to the topic at hand. Let's get to the topic at hand. I said I was only going to be on here for an hour. It was going to be an hour show. But guys like James and Rodney wouldn't leave me alone. So let's get to the topic at hand. This topic is the topic that is really rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. So for those that don't know, right, let's speak on why D2 was created in the first place. Okay? Let's speak on why D2 was created in the first place. All right? And y'all notice, look at them numbers. Look at the numbers. Go tell them boys why. Hey, go tell them why not copy, guys. Huh? You supposed to be the big dog, though. Anyway, let's talk about it, right? D2 was created years ago, all right? Just to give, like, for those that don't, a lot of y'all probably don't know me because I've been in and out of travel sports, because I was going on some vacation. But I've been in travel football in VAFA. I've been in VAFA since 2010. So I was here. Guys like Alex, guys like Mac, like a lot of the older guys that's still in it, Wood. There's a lot of guys that was here way before I was. Anthony Poole. There's a lot of guys. But if those guys remember, nah, Rodney, you should have stuck that middle finger up to yourself when you made that dumbass call. But a lot of guys will remember, I was here when it was weighted ball. Juwan Banks, Reggie, D.O., like it's a lot of guys. I was here when it was weighted ball. The whole purpose of D2 was to allow the teams, the orgs, and this is no disrespect to the orgs, but we all know what it is, man. D2 was created to allow orgs, and I'm going to speak on orgs in our area in Bayford. Orgs like Wolfpack that really only got kids within Fauquier County. They didn't have that big name where they could pull kids from all these different counties. Orgs like the Stafford Knights, the Spotsy Cougars. You understand what I'm saying? The Titans. Titans are not new, folks. Alexandria has always had a team. I remember the Titans when it was weighted ball. They're not new. They're not. So D2 was made for orgs like that really just got kids from within that county to play football. D2 was to allow them to experience Florida as well. D2 was set up so that the lesser teams, no disrespect, but it's a fact, D2 was set up so that those lesser programs, not lesser in value, but lesser in talent, overall talent, those areas that only had 2 or 3 dogs and the rest of the kids just wanted to play the game of football. That's what D2 was created for. That's why D2 was created. So that those type of teams who couldn't beat your Mutinies, who couldn't beat your Falmouth Tide, who couldn't beat your Fredericksburg Bears, and I'm talking in my area. That's what D2 was created for, folks. D2 was created so that little Tommy could get the same Florida experience that Big Mike got in D1. D2 was not created so that you cornball-ass coaches who want a free vacation in Florida, who want to get your motherfucking chest pumped up to say that you're a national championship coach, could duck the competition you should be playing against. That's what D2 was created for. So let's get that out the way. D2 was not created to be an escape route. And if I'm wrong, Craig can come on here and state that I'm wrong. But that's what D2 was created for. A lot of y'all have forgot that. A lot of y'all talking about, oh, and like my man Eric, I made the comment on his post last night. Like my man Eric, Eric D, 703, he made a comment and he said, all right, I'm going to see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I might not be able to find it. I probably won't be able to find it. But we're going to see if I can find it. We're going to look for it. We're going to look for it real quick. Because I don't want to put nothing, I don't want to put no words in his mouth, pause. I don't want to put no words in his mouth. So I'm going to see if I can't find it, y'all. Because I want to say exactly what he said. I told you niggas don't make me roll the footage on y'all. But I want to see exactly what he said. And he didn't say nothing wrong. Don't get it twisted. He did not say nothing wrong. Before anybody get to talking crazy, he did not say anything wrong. I'm going to find it. Let me find it. We going to make it. Let me find it. I'm going to get there. Nah, E, you ain't say nothing bad, my guy. You my guy, bro. You ain't say nothing bad, bro. You ain't say nothing bad. Let me find it. Listen, y'all know what? I don't even realize how much I post until I got to look back through my posts. I need to cut that shit out. Man. But let me see if I can find it. Hook went crazy on the post. Hook lost his damn mind. I ain't never seen Hook get like that. But let me see if I can find it. Because I don't want to, I don't want to put word. Here we go. So Eric said, at the end of the day, it's all about the kids and their experiences. Correct, Eric. Correct. But all about the kids, right? Not just the kids on your team, not just the kids in your program, but all about the kids, meaning all kids. My son talks about his experience playing in nationals all the time. Not once did he say D1 or D2. All he remembers is playing in nationals. Adults need to just sit back, be quiet, mind their business, and do what's right for their child, and don't try to push their views on anyone else. Hey, Eric, I strongly agree. He says it's always been two all the way back to Pop Warner. It make everything balance. Well, because Florida, it gets real in competition D1 too. Correct. So, Eric, I agree. It is about the kids. It is about the experience. But when you got coaches, right, that don't go D1, not because they're not competitive, not because they don't feel like they can, not because they're not competitive, not because they want kids to get the experience. We can't keep using that experience shit. We can't keep using that I'm going D2 so my kids can go to Florida and get the experience. Because you're stealing the experience from kids that are really D2. You're stealing that experience from kids that are really D2. And this is the thing that I think where Joe Blunt at? Him and Dino waiting for this live, wanted me to go live, and now they not here. Can somebody tag Joe Blunt? Can somebody tag my guy Dino? Because I don't want them to say, oh, you was talking behind my back. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want it. All right? So please tag them. But what you don't understand is, when you're not going D1, not because you're not competitive, right? Not because your team's not good, but you're going D1 and you say that your reasoning for going D1, your reason for going D1 is for the kids to get the experience? What about the kids that are really D2? What about the kids that are really D2? That bust their ass all year long. Go to practice, go to workouts, do the same shit your kids are doing. It just so happens that your team has more of a talent pool than the other teams. I've seen Dino's number 3, get better. Can't you say the same thing about the team that's ducking D1 to go D2? Why you can't stay in D1 and get better? Take your own advice. Get better. Don't leave D1. You already won a national championship in D2. What you going backward? You're digressing. You're digressing. We all know Joe can coach. But with Joe, you got to understand, my guy. And let's be real about this shit. But you got to understand, my guy. You can't beat your chest. Dino can't beat his chest for you about being this great fucking coach. And you are a good coach. Don't get it twisted. But you can't beat your chest about being this great coach if you're going to digress. You're digressing. You won a D2 national championship. Following year, you was D1 state runner-up. But now you want to go back to D2? It don't make sense. It makes no sense at all. And like I told you on that comment, you said that it's not a topic that you can type. No, it's not a topic that you can make right, period. Because there's no logic to it. None at all. Other than the fact that you want to go to nationals. That's your only reason. All them other excuses, you can save that shit. I've been in this shit too long. The only reason that you would not go D1 and go D2 was because you want to go to Florida. Period. Just say that. You want your team to get an easy route, and we can talk all that shit about when you get to Florida, it's not easy. So what? When you get there, but you want the easy route to get there. You want the easy route to get there. Let's keep this shit a band and call it what it is. Just because a coach is D1 doesn't mean a team is. Again, them excuses are not going to sit with me, bro. Them shits might work with niggas that don't know no better. That shit's not going to sit with me. It's not. It's not. And this is the kicker. All these other people that's speaking on it, they got dogs in the fight. So they got their own agenda. They got their own reason. They got their own reason why they don't want y'all to go D2. Because they might want to go T2. I give you that. I give you that. I understand that. I give you that. And they're just as wrong. Real talk. Period. If Boo is chasing you and not taking his team where they should go, he's just as wrong. Anybody can get it. You know my motto. But when you start giving lame-ass excuses, bro, like when you start giving lame-ass excuses, like I just got, like Gabriel, it's not a fact, bro. It's not a fact. You were D1 runner-ups last year. At states, not in the conference. At states, you was D1 runner-ups. So how are you going to tell me your team is not a D1 team? Why? Because you decided to split it up differently this year? Because y'all decided to put all your fucking linemen on one team and all your skilled players on the other team so you look like a weighted team? Come on, bro, listen. Them tactics don't work with me, bro. You talking to an individual that was a hustler. Not bragging, but was a hustler. So all these little tactics and all this fuckery that you trying to pull, it don't work with me. It don't work with me. And again, I don't have a dog in the fight. Facts, James. Thank you. Somebody else said it. Thanks, James. Thank you. That is the exact fucking reason. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. I got a D2 trophy from Florida. Y'all done seen me put it up 100 times. I got a D2 trophy from Florida. And this is real talk. This is me keeping it a band, right? I got a D2 trophy. I got a D2 trophy from Florida. I got a D2 trophy from Florida, right? Plastic, shit don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. I got a D2 trophy from Florida. But I didn't want to go to D2. Jawan Banks will tell you this. Mac, who was the president of AFA at the time, will tell you this. Big Zach will tell you this. Terry and Dinky, who's coaching at Stonewall, Unity Reed now will tell you this. Man, I raised hell. I've raised hell in that VAFA meeting when they tried to make me declare D2 in 2015 when we had only lost one game, and that was to Mutiny. And we had one game left, and Mutiny had lost the game. And in the standings, we were tied. I raised hell when they tried to make me go D2 with my little Fauquier team with a bunch of kids from Fauquier, nobody outside the county. I wasn't settling for D2. Juwan had to beat me for that D1. And that's what I told him in that meeting. If he beats me, I'll go play D2. No problem. But he's got to make me go play D2. I'm not going to go play D2. I'm going to play D1. Why? Because my boys bust their ass to get the D1. If he takes it from me, he's got it. And Juwan beat me. 2014 he beat us. 2015 he beat us for the D1 spot. We didn't ask for no D2. We didn't say in 2015 we can't beat Juwan Banks, so we're going to go D2. No. And that's my issue with this whole thing. Again, please tag Joe, because I don't want to hear nobody talking no shit about me talking behind his back. Please tag Joe. Gabe, you in here talking for 703. Please tag Joe. Again, you laughing, but you want to talk facts. Let's talk facts. Y'all were D1 runner-ups last year in the state of Virginia, not in the VAFA conference. In the state of Virginia, you were the D1 runner-up. So how are you going to tell me you're not a D1 team? Why? The only thing that you can say is because you split your team up differently this year. You got two teams this year. You put all your linemen on one team, all your skill guys on one team, and now you're looking like a weighted team, and that's the lame-ass excuse that you're riding with, that we not big enough to be D1. You made it that way. You made it that way, though, because that's a tactic that you want to use to get to where you want to go, and that shit don't work with me, bro. You might put them blinders over people's eyes that don't know no better. That shit not going to work with me, dog. That shit not going to work with me. That shit not going to work with me. That shit's not going to... The point that I'm making is you making fucking excuses, my guy. And you know I fuck with you tough, but you making excuses. They got linemen. This is my thing. I'm going to ask you this question while we asking questions. And I wish Joe was on here so I could ask him. But I'm going to ask you this question. Joe's a D1 coach, is what you said. And I agree. Joe is definitely a D1 coach. Salute to Joe. He can coach his ass off. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it up and close. I've seen it in the BK Classic. We across the field with him. They won in overtime. It was a great game. Him and Nikki, great coaches, going to war with each other. Joe's a good coach. I'll never take that from Joe. But if you know you need linemen, and there's linemen on that D2 team, why not take them linemen and coach them up? Why not take them linemen, as you and Dino said, in your 1, 2, and 3, number 3, get better? Why not take them linemen as a D1 coach, is what you said, as a D1 coach? Why not take them linemen and coach them up? Why not make them get better? I'm using your words. These are y'all's words. These are your words. Why not? You're a D1 coach. Why not take them linemen on the other team? Have some of them move up to your team. Make them get better and do what a D1 coach does and coach them up. I don't want to hear they're not ready. I don't want to hear they too soft. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Coach them up. Help them get better. Those are your words. That's why I tell people all the time, Facebook is a walking receipt bank. Those are your words. Get better. So why not coach them up with your D1 coach and make them get better? I'm just asking. Answer that question. Answer that question. I'll wait for that answer. So just fuck the other team. What do you mean fuck the other team? Let's keep it a band. Fuck the other team. Bro, they ain't won a fucking game all year. They ain't even came close to winning the game all year. So why ain't you just put them two together? Why not just put the two together? Or keep it real with the parents rather than trying to have two teams and say we're going to take these linemen that we can make better, put them on our team, make them better, and then send the other kids to a rec league. How about that? Because if we keep it banned, right now you still saying, y'all saying fuck them. Because you put them on the field knowing that they weren't going to win nothing. Right? So it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Like, come on, bro. We're not going to do that. You still ain't gave him no chance. You gave him all linemen. What chance did you give him? Wow, right. You still ain't gave him no chance. Right, Tank, because they had a game plan to go D2 from the gate. You still ain't. What chance have you gave them? You stuck a bunch. You got to remember, I seen this team with my eyes. I filmed this team. I watched the Hammers 11U beat the dog shit out of this team. The Hammers 11U. No disrespect to the Hammers, but let's keep it a band. The Hammers 11U put foot to ass. So what chance did y'all give them? We're not going to play that, we're not doing that shit, bro. What chance did you give them? I'll wait. What chance did you give them? Let's talk about it. What chance did you give them? You want everybody else, so fuck the other team. You already said that when you stuck a bunch of linemen on their team. 1 or 2 skilled players, if that. So what chance did you give them? Let's talk about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. And see, this is why I like using the app, because I'm not going to have people come on here and try to overtalk me and all that yelling and screaming and trying to Nah, I'm going to make my points. I'm going to make my point, and I'm going to make sure that they heard, because the shit y'all saying makes no sense, bro. The shit you saying makes no sense. We talk shit. We talk heavy shit about teams like the Stafford Knights or orgs like the Stafford Knights and AV. But every year they fill a fucking team and they try to compete. But it's guys like y'all that make their kids irrelevant. Irrelevant. And we're not going to sit here and act like I'm picking favorites, because I had this same argument with Mikey Rose, the Warriors coach. Me and him went fucking head to head every day last year when he decided to go D2. I said the same thing about the Spartans last year. When their team, their 11U went D2. So we're not going to sit here and act like, he picking favorites. He picking, choosing. He doing this, that, and the third. Nah, I don't care who it is. Me and Mikey Rose, they still argue about that. We still argue about that. So I'm not feeling it. And a lot of people ain't feeling it. You guys think somebody's coming at y'all for doing something that somebody else is doing. I came at them too. Because what y'all are forgetting is 100. Y'all got 20 or 30 kids on your team, right? And I know you're only supposed to care about your team. I dig all of that. But y'all got 20 or 30 kids on your team, and you're worried about getting them the experience. You're worried about getting them back to Florida. It's not like they haven't never experienced it. You said it yourself. Again, your words. Your words. That's why you niggas got to watch what you say to me. Your words. Your words. Your exact words. Your exact words was, we're the same team. That's what you said. We're the same team. That's exactly what you said, bro. If you're the same team that won the D2 national championship, if you're the same team that was the state runner-up, why are you the same team trying to go D2 now? If you're the same team. Explain that. Again, these are your words. I'm asking you questions based off your words. If you're the same team, then why are you going backwards? Who goes backwards? I've never seen nobody go backwards. Because like my brother said, the prospect. You guys already had an agenda, bro. You guys were already planning on going D2. The problem is that shit leaked out. Other teams found out, like Boo. And Boo said, fuck that. If they going D2, we going D2 too. And then other teams started saying, well, shit, if they going D2, if they can do it, we can do it. You beating teams by 50 points, 40 points. You on here every week. 60 or better. That's the goal. 40 is the new 60. These are y'all's words. If you feel that way, then why are you not going D1? I don't understand it. That's the issue I have, folks. My issue is you got folks Maybe not Joe, but there's people in that camp that are walking around excited about beating up on bad teams, but won't go D1. Like my post said the other day, and it's not just 703 United. It's not just 703 United. There's other teams in other areas that's trying to do the same shit, and they're wrong. They're dead wrong. Because you walk around beating your chest, talking about who else is taking ass whoopings and who else is getting beat, but you won't play nobody. You can't talk about a team getting their ass beat when you ducking an ass whooping. Where's that make sense? If you know you ducking an ass, listen. When I was a kid, I got a lot of ass whoopings. My brother can vouch for this. When I was a kid, I was just as fucking stubborn and hard-headed as I am now. I got a lot of ass whoopings. By the time I got 10, ass whoopings wasn't phasing me no more. I learned how to catch the belt, and my pops had to start throwing hands. Might be what's wrong with me now. Might be why I can't think straight. Too many boxing matches with a grown-ass man. Might be the case. But I know when I got in trouble and I was ducking an ass whooping, I shut the hell up. When I came home, I didn't say shit. When I came home, I went in my room and minded my damn business. I didn't say a damn word. Why? Because I was ducking an ass whooping. I knew I was ducking an ass whooping. So I didn't say nothing. And that's what bothers me. It's guys out here, not just Joe and them, but I use them as an example because Joe is the only one that's actually openly said that they're going to go do D2 and they don't give a damn. But my problem with teams doing that, in all honesty, is the fact that you bump your chest about beating bad teams, but you're ducking an ass whooping. You're ducking an ass whooping. Hey, Pot, leave the kettle alone. You talking shit about teams that's getting their ass whipped. You talking about shit about teams whose ass you whip, but the whole time you're ducking an ass whooping, bro. That makes no sense to me. There's no logic to that. I don't understand that. It's not my place to understand it. That's y'all's team. But I'm trying to explain why everybody has such an issue. And the main reason that I'm going in like this, and the main reason I'm going into so much detail is because Dino tagged me. Dino tagged me in a post and asked me to make it add up, make it make sense. I thought Dino was throwing shots at me. I reacted like I react. He explained that he wasn't throwing shots at me, but as the media man, he wanted me to make it make sense. So I'm making it make sense. The problem that people have with y'all going D2 or trying to go D2, 703 United, Joe Blunt, Dino Bravo, the problem that people have is because y'all talk so much shit about being superior. You talk so much shit about beating these bad teams. But then Joe has came on a live stream multiple times saying that he's going D2 because he know he cannot beat Cody. That's the issue that folks have, bro. That's how you make it add up. That is the reason why people care about if you're going D1 or D2. That is the reason why people are speaking on it. It's not about being nosy. It's not about being in businesses, being somebody else's business. But if my son plays on the Spotsy Cougars, right? And his team is good, but they're not great, okay? Or better yet, I'm gonna switch gears. Let's switch gears. Let's go to 12U. Eric Wilborn, Spotsy Cougars, rolling right now, on fire. Keith came in my inbox. Keith said, are we a D1 team or a D2 team? And I told Keith the truth. You're a good D2 team. You're on fire right now. You beat some good teams, but you're a D2 team. How would it be fair to Lackey, Wilborn? How would it be fair to Jarvis? How would it be fair to Dylan, Debo, JJ? How would it be fair to Landon, King? How would it be fair to those kids who are busting their ass to win in a division that they are fit to play in? How is it fair to them if Reggie and PME's 12U said they gonna go D2? Make it make sense. You want me to make something make sense, you make that make sense. How would it be fair to the Spotsy Cougars, who's a D2 team, who's doing very good right now, how would it be fair to them if PME said they're going to go D2? What about them kids that bust their ass every day? Like, y'all quick to talk about the kids, but you don't think about all the kids that's playing youth football. How is it fair to them? And I'll wait. Shout out to Coach John. Coach John said straight up, he'd rather go to a different sport in the offseason than go D2. His goal is for his kids to compete at a high level. A high level. So explain to me how that's fair to them. I'll wait. I'll wait. Dino asked me to make it make sense, so I don't want to hear no, oh, he hating on 703, or he don't like 703, or he don't care about 703. Eric, you a 703 guy, Eric D. Am I making it make sense? Am I making it make sense, bro? Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Am I making this shit make sense? Dino asked me to make it make sense. Am I making it make sense? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. And again, I speak on physical facts. I speak on physical facts. Cody and them lost 4 games hot to 4 top teams in the D1, right? They lost to 4 D1 teams. They lost to 4 D1 teams, right? Cody and them lost to 4 D1. Is Cody on here? Pre, you on here? Where Cody at? Cody and them lost to 4 top D1 teams. Hey, Joe, would it be fair to y'all if Cody and them said they're going D2 AYF? How would you feel about that? Then where you gonna go? Because y'all talking about, oh, send those teams that are beneath us to D3. Okay. Cody lost 4 D1 games. So if Cody said, fuck that, I want my kids to get the experience, so I'm going to go D2. Where y'all going to go? You going to stay home? You going to start coaching basketball? Where y'all going to go? You going to find a couple turkey bowls to get in? See, y'all don't think about that. Y'all don't think about that. And that's the problem. A lot of coaches in youth football are so fucking selfish that they don't think about none of those scenarios. They don't think about none of that shit. None of that shit ever crosses y'all's mind. Because you got tunnel vision. You only see what you want to see. You only believe what you want to believe. You only feel how you want to feel. But if you actually open that shit up and look, what would you do? I think I've made sense of this. I think I've explained why everybody's so concerned with y'all going D2. I think I pointed out a lot of great points as to why people are upset that y'all are going D2. I think I made it very clear why so many people are nosy that y'all are going D2. Because it's not right to the real D2 kids, bro. It's not fair to them. It's not. Not at all. It's not. So what if it's tough down in Florida? So what if there's no big difference between the competition? And I know it's not. I've been there. I just showed you. At least let them experience it. Ain't that what y'all said? The experience? Y'all's words, not mine. Again, I'm using your words. So you can't say I'm hating. You can't say I'm making it up. I'm using your words. I'm using your words. So you're taking that experience from other kids that'll never experience it because they're not D1 kids. The only choice they have and the only chance that they have is D2, bro. The only chance that they have is D2. That's the only chance they have, bro. So again, I'm going to ask you now. What do you do? And I know Dino going to make 100 fucking posts when he could have easily came right on here. I know Joe going to make 100 fucking posts when he could have easily came on here. And maybe he came on here and I didn't see the comments because I'm on fire and I'm in my fucking feelings and I don't even have a dog in the race, but I love this fucking game. I love the purity of youth football. And a lot of you guys is fucking it up. You're fucking it up. You're fucking the purity of this sport slam up, bro. So I'm asking you, Joe. And when I see you, I'm going to ask you to your face. I'm going to ask you to your face. Where do you go if Cody goes D2? Which we know Cody will never do it. It's not in his fucking blood. It's not in his ego. It's not in his pride. He's never going to do it. But where do you go if Cody goes D2? Because let's be real, Cody lost 4 games to D1 teams. Y'all have beaten the shit out of every team you played. So by the standards, who's really D2? So if Cody goes D2, not calling Cody them D2, but if Cody goes D2, if Cody says, fuck that, we can't beat such and such, so we going to go D2. Where you going, Joe? You going to run again? Because see, like my brother said, okay? Exactly, Alex. I'm glad you popped in, and I told him that in the beginning. That's what it was for. But see, hey, listen, Miss Linda, this is the kicker, though. They asked for this live. They knew what I was going to say. Joe and Dino both know I have no cut cards. Miss Linda, they know I have no cut cards. They knew what I was going to say. Dino tagged me and asked for this live. Joe asked yesterday, go live. They knew I was going live this morning. So if they not here, it's their own personal reason. Whether it be work, whatever, I understand, I dig it. But that didn't stop them from being on them rankings joints when I went live in the morning. So if they're not here, it's because they already know what it is. They knew what I was going to say. They knew what I was going to say. And let's make this very clear, bro. Dino. But Dino, I'm not one dude with one opinion. That's your problem. And I'm going to keep it a band with you, bro. That is the issue, Dino. You guys think your opinion matters and nobody else's opinion matters. If you go through these comments, you will see, sir, that I am not the only one with this opinion. It's not about being the gatekeeper of you football. It's about right and wrong. It's about right and wrong, bro. It has nothing to do with the gatekeeper of football. So I'm going to ask you, since you're here, Dino, I'm going to ask you a question. If Cody goes D2, then what are y'all going to do? Because you're not going D1 because of Cody. Let's keep this shit 100. We're not going to do the Fugazi fake shit. Everybody knows you're not going D1 because of Cody, because Joe has said it. Period. It does matter to you, Dino. We not stop, bro. Stop. Stop the shit. Cut the shit, Dino. Cut the shit, bro. You asked for this. You asked for this, Dino. You tagged me in a post and asked me to make sense of it. And you know you my guy. You know you my guy. We do not always agree, but we always keep it respectful with each other. We came into this media thing a year ago. We said we was going to light the city up. We have done just that. We've given our area a platform for shit just like this. Okay? In case y'all haven't noticed, it's a lot of VA teams and a lot of different rankings because we have made it possible for them to see our teams. But we're not going to do that, Dino. Y'all definitely care. I'm sick of grown men saying we don't care when you care. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be trying to go D2. So we're not going to say that you don't care, bro. I'm going to send you the link. Hold on. I'm going to send you the link. By all means, you can come on. I'm going to send you the link right now. By all means, you can come on. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some Dino in it. Hold on. I got you. And don't come over here trying to overtalk me and none of that shit, because it ain't going to work. Invite has been sent. All you got to do is pop in. Hit the link, follow the instructions, and come on in. That's all you got to do. And I'll be waiting on you. I'm here. You know I'm here. You know I'm with the shits. I work for self, so I have nowhere to be. I just sent you the link. Pop on in, friend. Pop on in. I'm here. I'm waiting. On my Cat Williams. I'm waiting. Because I've made it make sense. You say that it's just my opinion, but I see a lot of people in these comments that strongly agree. And Pre, I only got one question for him, Pre. Where are they going to go if y'all go D2? Nah, listen, you running. Everybody, hey, Daryl Overton was on my link with no problem. On game day, my link worked with no problem. On game day, my link worked with no problem. You don't want to come on here. You act like you want to come on here, but you don't. Because you can't answer that question. You can't answer that question. We know you can't answer that question. Where are you going to go if fucking Cody goes D2? You know you can't. Hey, facts, bro. When I know I'm right, not feel like I'm right. When I know I'm right, I'm all the way in. I'm all the way in. I'm all the way in my bag. Body bag type shit. Because I know I'm right, man, and everybody else sees it. Everybody else sees it. Everybody else knows what it is, man. Everybody knows what it is, bro. And like my brother Tank, I call him Tank this time because he agreed with me. He don't agree with me. His ass is a prospect, and he's James' brother. But this is the problem. So there's three kind of ducks. I break everything down. There's three kind of ducks, okay? And the shirts is coming out. I don't speak duck, all that good shit. There's three types of ducks, bro. Right? You got your Daffy Duck. Your Daffy Duck is the goofy nigga that tries to do slick shit to duck a game. That's your Daffy Duck. That's the goofiest duck of all ducks. That's Daffy Duck. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got your Donald Duck, right? Donald Duck is the one that'll duck, but he does it low key. He don't really be in the mix. He don't say a whole lot. He's just chilling in the cut, trying to slide under the radar, not really in the motherfucker, out in the mix, minding his business. That's your Daffy Duck. You know what I mean? He know he ducking, but don't nobody else really know he ducking. I mean, that's your Donald Duck. Don't nobody else really know he ducking. He's the average regular guy. Don't nobody know much about his team. Team might be good, but we really don't know because they stay low key. That's Donald Duck. All right? And then there's your Scrooge McDuck. You understand what I'm saying? You got your Scrooge McDuck. You feel me? You got your Scrooge McDuck. That's the nigga that know they ducking, but then get mad than a motherfucker and get angry as hell because people speak on them ducking. Scrooge McDuck. Dino, Scrooge McDuck. Joe, Daffy Duck. It is what it is. The three ducks, courtesy of my brother, the prospect, Damian Tank Fields. He sent it to me last night. Bro, it's three ducks. In fact, let me check something. Hold on. Because my brother was on one last night. I ain't even going to lie. I should have brought him on here this morning, but my sister not going to let him indulge in the fuckery, so he didn't come on. But hold on. If I'm not mistaken, my brother even sent me a theme song for you niggas. Let me see if I can't find it, little bro. I think I put it on here. I could be wrong. I don't think I did. Damn it, I think I missed it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, bro. I apologize. But y'all remember the show DuckTales? Go listen to the theme song. They explain the ducks. They talk about it in cartoons. You cartoon-ass niggas. You Donalds, Daffys, and Scrooges. You ducks, man. Period. Take it how you take it. Feel how you feel. And I know, Dino, I know you're going to make 100 posts. I know you're going to tag me in 1,000 posts. I know you're going to, in fact, you tagging me in posts is what led to this conversation. You asked for this, bro. My hands is up. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Please don't shoot. You asked for this. You tagged me in a post and said, make it make sense, There's a lot of people in the comments, that feel like, I'm making sense. You're ducking. Period. You're ducking, bro. You're ducking. And, Joe's going to say, well, we played all the top teams last year and we won and it didn't matter. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You can't be bragging. You cannot. Well, you can, but it draws the unwanted attention. Like I told young Rue, my guy, my homie. Wait, why he ain't joining the live? Hey, Chris, he said it's the link. I'm going to send the link. Where James at? James, is you still on here, James? I'm going to send you the link and see if you can't get in, James. Because he said it's the link. But I never had a problem with Daryl getting on the link. I never had a problem with nobody else getting in on the link. But, hey, I don't know. Maybe it's just this morning. Maybe it's just this morning. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's just this morning. So with this thing, this is my thing. You can't brag. You can't brag about beating a Titans team who is a true D team. You brag about beating them by 45. The only reason you didn't make it to 60 is because the refs ran the clock. And this, that, and the third. But then try to make excuses for going D2, bro. And that's anybody. If Cody did say, I'm going D2, I'd be on his ass the same way. Pause. I'd be on his ass the same exact way because he don't belong in D2. The same exact way I was on Moo's ass last year when our 12U went D2, and I didn't feel like we should be D2. Period. You can sit here all day, Dino, and say, I'm not the gatekeeper. I'm the puppet master. I'm this and I'm that. When the fact is, no, I'm real. I keeps it 100 at all times. It's not about being the gatekeeper. I don't have a dog in the race. But what I do is I love this game of football, and I know that every kid should have the opportunity to experience something that they may never experience again. So when you got D1 teams trying to go D2, and I don't give a rat's ass whose team it is, when you got D1 teams trying to go D2, you taking away from kids. Yeah, you giving your kids the experience, but you taking away from kids that are really D2, bro. Period. Period. And that's a fact. That's a physical fact. That's a physical fact, bro. A physical fact. You can't tell me no difference. If you talk to any of the guys in AYF, you talk to any of the conference presidents, you talk to any of the AYF officials, they'll tell you that the shit that I'm saying is not false. Craig was on here earlier and agreed the shit that I'm saying is not my opinion. It is a fact, bro. It's not an opinion. And it's not about being the gatekeeper. But you, Dino, because I was going to come on here and talk about something totally different. I was going to come on here and talk about high school football and how fucked up high school football is in our area. But you, sir, you controlled the narrative. Remember? You controlled the narrative. You tagged me and asked me to make it make sense. So I did my homework, got to digging around, put the numbers together, and I'm making it make sense. Y'all are not going D2 because you're not competitive. You're not going D2 because you're ducking Cody. You're ducking Cody. It was funny when I was on here last week getting in James's ass, but now y'all guys got a problem with it. Y'all guys got a problem with it. So again, there's 3 ducks: Davy, Donald, Scrooge. Stop ducking. And if you're going to be ducking an ass whooping, stop talking about everybody else's ass whooping, bro. Real shit. Real talk. If you feel like you're a D2 team, then stop with the D1 talk. Because you're talking like a D1 team, but you're trying to go D2. And again, you're going backwards. You're going backwards. Let's make this clear. And I'm saying that based off of what Joe said on your live. What you said on your live. Since 9U, y'all been kicking ass and ain't looked back. But now that 11U, you want to go back? You make that make sense. You make that make sense. Right, you're going to talk about the ass whooping you giving up tomorrow because you're not going to play a team that you know can give you an ass whooping. You're not going to play a team that's going to be competitive. You're not going to jump out there with a team. We sat here, you talk about the ass whooping. You sat here and you talk about the ass whooping that you're going to give this weekend, which we still don't know if that's the case because I'm telling you now, if you think Boo is the same team, he's not. He's not, bro. He's not the same team. I'm going to just keep it a band with you. And I can't say who's going to win. I'm not going to say who's going to win. But what I am going to say is it ain't what you think. I'm going to tell you that. And again, Joe's a good coach. And that's what bothers me about y'all going D2. The same thing that bothered Juwan about me saying that my team was a D2 team. Because Juwan don't feel like the team that I had was a D2 team because we battled them that last year. They won on a pick six. But the conference we was in said, whoever wins go D1, whoever loses goes D2. I didn't pick D2. The game picked it. Y'all are not allowing the game to pick it. Y'all are trying to pick it because it's the easier route. And when I say y'all, I'm not just talking about 703. It's a lot of other teams that's doing it, and they're just as bad. But you, Dino, asked me to make it make sense. Alex is a lead. Alex is a lead. Alex is a lead. Okay? Alex runs a league. He runs the Central Virginia, and he's telling you right now, since I'm not the gatekeeper, Alex is a gatekeeper. Alex is one of the gatekeepers. I'm not the gatekeeper. You're right. I'm the media guy. You're 100% correct. But Alex is a gatekeeper. And Alex says right here, no state champ or runner-up should be allowed to go D2 the following year. But I'm just one guy with one opinion, homie. I promise you, if I put a poll up in this group, a lot of people are going to have the same opinion, bro. But again, you asked for this. You asked for this, my guy. You wanted me to make it make sense. I believe I made it make sense. Because this is what I do. I keeps it a band. I don't have a dog in the race, so I can keep it real. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have a dog in the race, so I can keep it 100. Period. I can keep it real. Y'all are ducking, bro. You're ducking Cody. You can admit it. You don't have to admit it. But you're going D2 for one reason and one reason only. Not because you don't think you're good. Your lives let us know that you think you're good. Dino, your lives let us know that you think you guys are great. Joe, and I respect it. He's a national champ. Whether it be D1 or D2, he's a national championship coach. And I respect it. And he's a great coach. But Joe walks around as if they're the baddest motherfucker. You own Vafa, remember? Your words. Y'all run Vafa. You run Vafa. So if you run a whole conference, then why the hell are you going D2? Again, your words, not mine. Your words, not mine. So, number one, why does everybody care? Because a lot of people don't feel it's right. A lot of people don't feel it's right. A lot of people feel that you're cheating a lot of kids that really are D2 in the 11U division. A lot of people feel like you're cheating them out of the chance or the opportunity to get that experience. Number two, a lot of coaches feel like you talk way too much shit to be ducking somebody. You talk way too much shit to be ducking somebody. Period. Whole fact. I just had this conversation with Coach Moo yesterday. The team that they were supposed to play backed out. The number 9 team that they were supposed to play backed out. But the number 5 team on that list said that they wanted to play. And I told Moo the same shit. You can't call out 9 and not play 5. You got to play the game. I took my coach's hat off. I put my media hat on, and I told him, as a media guy, you don't play this game, Moo, you're ducking. Period. That's why a lot of people are upset. You wanted me to make it make sense, I'm making it make sense. That's why a lot of people's upset. You can't say, oh, it's the experience for the kids. Well, what about the kids that are really D2? What about their opportunity at that experience? And that's why I was mad at Coach Moo last year. Because AV is busting his ass. Busting his ass. His entire family busting their ass to keep the Stafford Knights afloat. To make sure that that program is around so that the kids in that area can have football. He's busting his ass. But what bothered me last year when our 12U Warriors went D2 is I knew that the Stafford Knights couldn't beat the Spartans. I knew they couldn't beat the Spartans. But I also knew that they had played us 3 times and couldn't beat us. But they had a good D2 team. But them kids didn't stand a chance, didn't even have an opportunity to go D2 because we went D2. That's what my issue was last year with my own coach. So again, you're ducking. That is what has a lot of people pissed off. That is what has a lot of people angry. Point blank, plain and simple. It's just that simple, bro. Again, it's no disrespect. Look, he said, I'll continue to talk shit. But the problem is, look, you mad right now, Scrooge McDuck? You proving my point. You proving my point. You mad right now. I'll continue to talk shit. Stop me. Fuck them people. That's their opinions. Hey, listen, man. It's cool, Scrooge McDuck. But my father always told me, when a man get mad in an argument like that, that's because the man knows what the other man is saying is true. The man know what the other man is saying is true. Y'all tried to jump my uncle on here the other day, and y'all didn't think I was gonna spin the bin when you opened the door for me to spin the bin? Come on, bro. And then I tried to let you on. You said the link didn't work. I don't understand it, but I tried to let you on. You didn't want to come on. But anyway, it's all good, man. Listen, it's all love, baby. It's real life, and this shit was facts, bro. It was all facts. It was all facts. So, with that being said, man, I got some other business to go attend to. I hope y'all appreciated the show. Again, to sum it up, the AYAP rankings did not take place this year because Hampton Roads Conference canceled all of their games. I believe Central Virginia canceled their games because of the weather. So we didn't feel like it was fair to really do a rankings when a lot of teams didn't play. So we're going to hold off until after this weekend, and we'll be back at it, man. We'll be back at it. But my man Isaiah held us down with the 302 rankings. We're not even going to talk about the rankings from the Why Not Copy crew. But anyway, we went over the 302 rankings. Y'all seen what it is. You seen where you at. If you got questions about the 302 rankings, hit Isaiah up. He the type of dude that I know he going to let you know what it is. And again, if you looking, we booking. Hit the DMs. We pull up. We make shit happen. Shout out to the Mountain Boys. 1 week, we dropped over 10. Listen, in one 48-hour span, y'all guys accumulated almost 10,000 views in a matter of 3 games. So salute to y'all guys, man. It was a great weekend for you guys. The people wanted to see it. So if you're looking, we booking. And we'll holler at you. From youth, rec, travel, all the way up to high school, whatever. Holler at your boy, man. Again, shout out to my man Craig and AYF, man. I appreciate you sending me that so I can do what needs to be done. Hopefully it goes through and we can make something shape. Shout out to everybody that stopped in to check out your boys live. Shout out to everybody that supports us. But at the end of the day, man, we about to end this joint. And again, it's nothing. Hey, Miss Linda. Again, it's nothing against no program. If anybody is doing that, you ducking, period. And I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to say something, and you can come on and try to justify it. If I don't agree, I don't agree, period. All right? But with that being said, man, again, shout out to Joe. I feel like he a D1 coach. I feel like his team is a D1 team. But shout out to everybody that stopped through. Shout out to everybody that supports your boy Samson, the bad guy. Local locker room. Shout out to everybody that supports my brothers. EFPN, Robert EF, Matt Rolling with Rail, Mega Sports Media, my man Tone. Shout out to all my bros that set in that group, and we go to war and we make sure we get all the information that's needed. I appreciate y'all niggas tagging me in that live last night and put me up the game. And we was in that jump like NWO for real. Let them niggas know what it was. We jumped on them so bad that they stopped doing it. But anyway, shout out to everybody that tapped in, man. And one thing y'all got to remember, I'm probably the most unbiased guy in this thing. Anybody can get it. Even my mama can get it. My brother can get it. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Hook. I ain't forgot about you, bro. Hell yeah. Hey, listen. Paul, I'm going to speak on that if you don't mind. I ain't going to speak in full, but I am going to speak on it a little bit. Paul Rodriguez got something coming for that 13U, man. And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm in the group, and he's working on something huge to rep the area for the 13U next year, man. If you got a kid that's going to be 13U, you might want to tap in with him or Coach Nikki because they got some shit getting ready to pop off, dog, that you definitely want to be a part of, man. They're going to rep the area to the fullest. They're going to rep Nova. Not Woodbridge, not Manassas, not Fallkill. They're going to rep Nova. It's fire. You want to tap into it. Again, Mr. We got Al, my man Rambo. They're putting together a fire card this weekend. It's going down. C.H. Flowers High School. Game started at 1 o'clock, ended 7 o'clock. Their ages is 6 to 10U. They not doing the big boys. The school got in the way a little bit, so they took the big boy games off the card. This one here is for the babies, baby. This one here is for the babies. So come out and support. It's for the breast cancer awareness type thing. Come out, support. Wear your pink. You feel what I'm saying? And show some love for the event. Warriors Homecoming versus 703 United going down at Unity Reed in Manassas. Again, the Glen Lee Lions Homecoming is next weekend. The Spotsy Cougars, I got to check on that again. I can't remember. I think it was the 9th. It might be the 15th, but they got a homecoming coming. So make sure you step out if you live in these areas. Show the kids some love. Give them that high school feel for their homecoming, man. Give them that high school feel for their homecoming. But with that being said, this one right here is for Hook. Hopefully it plays. Hook wanted me to play this. Hook wanted me to play this. I'm going to turn it up for a second. Hook wanted me to play this and explain to y'all why he's so upset, why he's so angry. 1 second. Let me turn the volume up. Make sure y'all can hear it. Hook wanted me to play this, so y'all got to excuse the words that are getting ready to come out of this guy's mouth. It ain't me. This one is for Hook. Hook is my guy. I couldn't tell him no, but Hook wanted me to let some of you guys. What up, D? Darnell in the building. Hook wanted me to explain something to you guys as we leave on this note. Hook wanted me to play something for y'all, man. And with that being said, Hook, here you go. First thing I want to say is you a fuck nigga. Not you. Yeah, your homeboy. Yeah, he a fuck nigga. Second thing I want to say is you a fuck nigga too. Cause you hang around with that fuck nigga, but you know fuck niggas do.